Hey guys, so today's the day. Our laser is getting delivered. I'm extremely excited. I've been waiting for this day since I got my first email in February. We have a delivery window of between 12 and 5. It's 11:12 right now, so I'm actually going to do my favorite thing on Thursdays and going to get lunch. I'm going to try setting up some cameras and some other things just to show the delivery process and all that. It is just me. Charlie the plumber is in Aruba, so it's just me and the driver. I do have to do some shoveling to get it into my driveway or into my garage, because that's where it's going to live until Saturday. My goal is to get it all uncrated tonight and be able to get it in the basement this weekend with CTP's help. He flies back in Friday night, so I'm hoping I can twist his arm to come over Saturday afternoon. But we'll see. So, come along, doggies. Oh. Well, it's here. It's early, but it's here. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm alright. You any good at this?
Not sure.
Yeah, because it's a big bitch.
I see
And
it.
it's just you and me. Is it going to be tough to get over this hill, or do you want to pull it?
No, I should. Yeah, it's only 12.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's here. This is a big laser. Obviously the crate is bigger than the actual machine, but it is still massive. The guy that was unloading our machine, great guy, hunter, outdoorsman, kind of a hillbilly just like I would hope I would get. Extremely knowledgeable when it came to unloading. I hope that the camera didn't die too soon, but he got it up on the dock for the flip gate, spun it around, and he got it down safely. That's all I asked. There was a little thud, but I think the Thunder can handle a little thud compared to some of the other machines. And the goal is to get as much done today so that when the old man comes over Saturday, it's a seamless process. The problem is we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. The snow kind of puts a damper on everything. I do have a giant tarp, but I can't take too much out of the crate or start taking the edges off without worrying about snow getting in there and stuff like that. I am going to put some sort of heater in the unit. I might go grab the old man's little diesel heater, and that should get at least enough heat to keep anything from freezing, any issues, and that should run for a day and a half on a tank. If not, I'll fill it. I got 5 gallons of diesel over there. So, yeah. It's big. It looks like they forced the front when they were loading it. But yeah, it's here. Well, guys, this is it. The laser is currently being unboxed. The packaging, 10 out of 10. Comes apart very easy, which is good, but it's also thick. Extremely well packaged. So far, I see no issues. My next thing is I'm going to start taking off the wrapping, and then realistically just start taking shit out. It's got to go downstairs one way or another. I'd rather get it down there now, so when the old man comes over this weekend, it's one less thing we got to worry about. But yeah, the smile on my face, if you can't tell, I am stoked. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be huge for us and growing our business, and hopefully we can pay to go to Aruba next year. Let's go. I already took the honeycomb out. Some of that stuff is over there on the deck next to Oogie Bear. Say hi, Oogie. Oh, she's coming over. So now I'm going to start taking these out, which I forgot what these are called, but a lot of people will cut on them instead of cutting on the honeycomb. I think it's for flare-ups, but I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, look at this son of a gun. I mean, those shocks are as good as my friggin' tailgate shocks on my truck. You got your adjustments for high volume and low volume air. You have doors all over this thing. This in the back has a couple locks, but that's the laser tube. I have keys in my pocket, so let's unlock it and take a look. This is why I put keys in the kitchen, because they're not in my pocket, so I don't know where they're at, which doesn't surprise me because that's something I would do. Oh, look, they're right here. So we'll unlock it. Unlock it. Because that would be cool if that had shocks. Look how big that laser tube is. You have your adjustment for your mirrors right there. This is wrapped up with some foam. We have something right here. Laser spot mode. That's going to go inside so we don't lose it. And then I'm going to lock that back up so the wind doesn't blow it down. So I guess I don't really know why I opened it completely up, because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I did post on Facebook looking for someone to move it into my basement today, as long as the price is right. If not, what's going to happen is that machine's going to get wrapped back up, crated a little bit, but enough to get us by till Saturday when the old man can give me a hand, because that's a big machine and it's apparently extremely heavy. The base down here weighs 100 pounds, and the top unit, that weighs 900 pounds or 800 pounds, something along those lines. Altogether, it's about 950 pounds, I think. Don't quote me, it will be somewhere in this video. But I'm gonna start taking those blades out and getting them up onto the deck.
Wow. That's huger than I thought.
Wow.
So cute.
You need grip lower on that, babe.
No. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know I'm right. I don't want to lean too much on the honeycomb, yeah. Alright, we got one more thing.
What's this?
That is not mine.
It's not mine. I don't eat Oreos like this.
Where the hell would those have came from? I'm 99, unless you would have got them from me, they're not mine.
We are on our way to go borrow a pallet jack so that we can get the big laser that's way bigger than I thought it was. You're right.
Massive.
I said, yeah, it's big, and he said, just wait till you get here because the pictures don't do it justice, and he was right. So we're going to get a pallet jack so we can move it into our garage because we aren't able to get it into our basement by ourselves because it's 1,000 pounds. And then
I called probably 4 moving companies. One guy basically said, quit bothering calling people because no one has the equipment and it will cost too much in manpower. Another guy quoted at $550, and another guy said $600 plus. With that being said, we're going to use the old man's power jack or his power hand truck, and then we're gonna try that hopefully this weekend, and maybe get my big strong family members to come over for probably $100 each.
There you have it. So hopefully we don't break the stairs on its way down. We don't break the floor above on the way down, and hopefully we just don't break it also.
Yeah.
So
if anything, I'm standing at the base of the steps and I'm gonna catch it, because at that point, if it's falling, I want to go before it falls.
oh my goodness. Oh, that's the heater we're getting.
The podcast studio.
Podcast studio. What you doing?
Getting the diesel heater. This is gonna be what heats our garage in the crate for the next 2 days, so we don't have to worry about anything anything cracking, any moisture buildup, anything like that. This is going to be our source of heat. It's from China.
Is it going to be safe?
We'll figure it out. Hooking up the diesel heater. Basically a little heater that runs off diesel, and it's supposed to get really warm. That's what we're going to use to keep the garage warm tonight, because big beautiful thing, my BBW or BBM, big beautiful machine, is it needs to stay warm tonight. And I could stay out here all night and lay on top of it, but that'd be weird. So I'm gonna just use a heater instead. It's cold, and Shelby is cold. So we got the laser in the garage, and as you can see, it's here. We kind of recreated it. We put a screw in each corner, here, and then down in the center, right there, onto the center beam that's on the inside. And then the lid back on top. We have a diesel heater feeding heat in through that side. And then this is kind of a ventilation for it to, I don't know, I just thought it would be better than trapping all the heat in there. Right now we have a thermostat in there. It is 51 degrees in there. So it's got to stay like this for the next 2 days. I'm not sure how the diesel heater will work. Obviously it's doing some of its job, but we'll see how long it lasts, if the battery runs out, all the above. Not really sure. As long as I wake up tomorrow and it's still running, I'll be happy. Even if it's not running, I got 4 more gallons that should get us through. If it can run 6 hours throughout the day, I think it will hold some temp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do your ritual.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up and come out here and kiss this before work.
The most expensive thing we've ever bought besides our house.
My credit score jumped 19 points just for paying $3,000 on this bad boy. So I like this thing more than you can imagine.